All right, what's your name on the left?
Ryder Barrett.
What's your name on the right?
I'm Ryan Thompson.
First of all, congratulations on your guys' state championship run this year on a 28-2 season. Impressive resume. What were your guys' expectations coming in? What were your guys' expectations coming into the season?
Obviously to win a state championship. I mean, we came so close last year. We're one game away from the Final Four. And so coming in, we just knew we had to get back to where we belonged and win the final game.
Similar thinking. I think when we first started training in the summer, that state championship is always on everyone's mind. But I think this summer we all really had the same idea that this was the year. And the 16 seniors, everyone knew what it was. It was either you go home with a ring or you don't.
Was that the mentality? Was it a focused mentality all season? We're going away to state championship. Is that always a goal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
What were some of your best memories during the season? Whether it was from summer training, waking up at 6 a.m. and going away to practice. What were some of your best memories from this season?
Winning a state championship. I mean, it was fun to go down to St. Louis and be with the guys and stay in the hotel. Something that we really hadn't gotten to do a lot, especially last year where things were getting shut down. We weren't able to travel a whole ton. So it was fun to not only go to Jeff City and Jesuit Classic, but to end the season in St. Louis with each other and obviously holding the trophy at the end.
My favorite moment was probably winning state with my brother and also classmates. I mean, there's no better way to end a high school career than winning a state championship, I think. So that and probably the bus ride back home were my two favorites. That bus ride was awesome. It was so much fun.
It was late.
The music was so loud for 2 and 3 hours straight.
It was a good bus ride.
It was a good bus ride.
When do you guys think that you played or competed at your highest level? Was it in that state championship, or was it during that week of St. Louis teams in Aquinas? When do you guys think you played your absolute best soccer?
I think the best soccer we played all year was the first half against Aquinas. It was just extremely dominant all around. We kept the ball, we passed the ball, we won our tackles in the back, and just everything was clean, everything was quick, and obviously Uchon had a Hattie to back it up. So I don't think we came close to playing that well ever again. However, we played some pretty good games after that. Chaminade, second half, awesome game, came back, added 2 more to a 1-0 lead at halftime, finished the game 3-0 against the 4th-ranked team, or whatever Darby said. And then that CBC, it was a battle. It wasn't an awesome game, but we still played well, still played against a great team. And so I feel like that week was probably our best week of soccer, let alone, especially that first half against Aquinas, wouldn't you say?
But yeah, you took all the games I was going to talk about, but
I mean, we did win state. You can talk about that one.
should have won. No, the game against Jackson was really good. We moved. They didn't have very many chances. Did they have like 2 shots? If that.
They had like a couple shots, but I only touched. Like they only had 1 that was coming in.
Yeah. So we played very well defensively, offensively. 2 goals from Noah and Luke. So I mean, we had the chances all game, and in the end, it ended coming into our hands. So
It's good. Inversely, was there moments you guys struggled? I mean, not much. You go 28-2 the state championship. Is there struggle in that at all?
Yeah, we played a couple of bad games. I remember once against Miege, horrible team. I mean, they won the Class 4 state in Kansas, but I mean that's kind of a joke. They sat 11 behind the ball the entire time, but in all fairness, we only had like 1 shot, or we had a couple shots, but one of them I was on frame, just rolled right out of the keeper's hands. So we ended up coming away with a win, but we got chewed out after it, which, deserved or not, I mean, yes or no. I mean, we came out with a win, but we did get chewed out for winning.
yeah, I think that the Lee Summit game kind of showed us that was kind of, because we did not play very well that game. I think we did let in a goal, which Was that our first of the season?
No.
No. Which we don't like giving up goals, and when we give up goals, that's not good. I think that was the first time we were down all season.
That was the only time we were
The
down.
only time we were down all
Other
season.
than-
So we weren't down against Marquette.
We
We lost. We weren't down. We lost in OT, but
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of bad games though.
yeah.
I mean, Lee Summit early on.
Lee Summit and Miege. Blue
Um,
Spring South was mid.
yeah, it was alright. But yeah, I mean,
But we didn't
our
play
bad
too many-
effort is a good effort for most teams. So
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Absolute dominant team with 16 seniors on the team,
16.
and then you're starting 2 underclassmen. Ridiculous level of talent on the team this year. How'd the chemistry factor come in, having 16 of your classmates that you've been with for 4 years? How'd that affect the team?
I mean, we had perfect links all over the field. You know, we all got each other. We all know how each other played. With Baca and Uchon, it took us a game or two to kind of feel their rhythm or how fast they are, or what they can do on the ball. But after those first few games, you saw Uchon shoot out of a cannon, start playing super well. Baca, the same thing, beating players and finding Uchon or Simon or Teddy up top. But we really just understand each other and what their job is and what they want. So we go together super well.
Yeah, I feel like a big part of that is that we all know each other and we're all super close, so we all build each other up. And here and there we might take a couple jabs at each other, but we all know it's fun in games, and just having that ability to get hard on each other, but also build each other up at the right moment is important.
Only 10 goals allowed the entire season. 2 of the best defenders in the nation right here, and All-Americans. What does that mean to you guys to be an All-American? How does that feel?
I'm looking forward to the game this weekend.
Same.
It's kind of surreal. Coming from Missouri, you don't really feel like you get the recognition deserved. But I mean, if you play the way you're supposed to and you play at the talent level of other people, or you play better than other. I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to say, to be honest.
If you do your job.
If you do your job and you do it well, I mean, you'll get recognized.
Yeah, I agree. I came into the season scoring 1 goal the past 3 years, and I scored 11 this year.
It took
so
all of Uchon's penalties.
not my problem. I asked him if he wanted to take every one. So, you know,
I did give that one to Teddy though.
I did my job, and I exceeded a little more.
Congratulations on the state championship. Where we go from here? Where are you guys playing in college? You plan on playing in college? What's the next step?
We have the All-American game on Saturday, so that's where we're going this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then are you planning on playing in college?
I plan on playing in college. Don't know where yet.
Do
you know where?
I also plan on playing in college.
Do you know where?
I'm going to the University of Tulsa
Nice.
to play soccer for the men's team there.
Another question, one of the more fun ones. Was there a game where things got violent? Was there a violent game?
Guadalupe Center.
Really?
Oh, buddy, you should have heard the things they were saying.
Oh well.
Can't say any of it.
What comes to mind first for me is when our Dean of Students coach got a red card for yelling at a ref.
What was the score of that game?
It ended up being 3-1. Should have been 3-0, but there was a shocking penalty call, shocking tackle. Shouldn't have even happened.
Some random keeper couldn't save the PK. Who claims he has a really high save percentage, but that's whatever.
I bet that keeper has 43% save rate. Yeah, but anyways, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That keeper saves 4 out of 10 PKs every time. But anyways, our Dean of Students coach got a red card, which is kind of funny. It was a little violent. I mean, because it was Lee Summit West's last game. We did end up beating them. We sent them home. They were pretty sad about it. But yeah, Darby ended up getting the red card, storming off the field. And it kind of all went downhill from there. From emotions rose, and kids on the other team were putting in desperation challenges, and we were just happy to get the win.
Anything else you'd like to add about this season or about your teammates? About soccer in general?
Mickey Mouse All-American. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I am.
Does that mean he has a...
I'm joking.
I do not understand the joke.
It's not,
We'll explain that.
never mind.
We'll cut this part out.
Well, yeah, obviously.
You want to keep the Mickey Mouse
Bloopers.
part?
These
All
are
right,
Stop acting sad.
Flanagan, okay. I'm going to reset the question.
blooper.
Was there any part of this season that you want to rehash, talk about again? Anything else you'd like to add about soccer in general or the team?
Uchon's goal against Park Hill. I think he's done.
No,
Just Uchon.
just the Uchon.
Just the Uchon.
Okay, reset the question. Ask it again. We'll take it
cut
seriously
from like
this
10 to 11:30. Okay. I already asked about favorite memories. I don't even know what did I ask. Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Ryan?
Say like,
That's a great question.
just say like, how do you want to end this? Like, how do you want to leave us? Like, with what lasting, like, you know.
How's the future of Hawklet soccer looking? You started 2 underclassmen. What's in store for future Hawklet soccer?
That's a great question.
You got it.
Great question. Uchan, Baka, Teddy, Messi. Why am I looking right at the camera? Those three, along with so many others. But Uchan and Baka especially started this year on a team, state champions. Uchan, leading goal scorer, or second leading goal scorer. Incredible freshman, incredible talent. Both him and Baka have incredible work rates. They're just going to be impossible to contain over the next 2-3 years for them. So I'm excited to see both of their developments. Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if both of them ended up being All-Americans as well.
We've seen a couple rings in our future again.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. I mean, it's the program. It's the program's tradition. So, yeah.
Of course. Any final thoughts, words, anything about your team, state championship, All-American, soccer in general?
You have any words about
I
soccer?
just love soccer.
That state championship just meant the world to me. Thank you.
We did absolute numbies this year.
Anything else, gentlemen?
I just
Nothing.
love soccer.
Nothing.
What are your views on communist?
Thank you. Oh.